everybody. My name is Gianluca, and I'm a third year Justice Studies student currently at the University of Guelph-Humber. And I want to thank all of you for taking the time to watch our virtual panel, and hopefully it'll be informative for all of you. I chose the University of Guelph-Humber for many different reasons. One of them being the fact that I saw that their small class sizes were very important for me because I knew that I'd be able to get to know everybody in my class as well as get to know my professors on a one-to-one basis. Knowing that I was going to get into the field of justice studies, being able to graduate in 4 years with my degree and my diploma, I felt would put me ahead of all my other competitors. And then knowing that I get that hands-on experience is what really sold it to me. There's so many different things that I've had the opportunity to take part of at the University of Guelph-Humber, but one class that really sticks in my mind is police powers. And this course was taken in my second year. And I really enjoyed this course because not only did I get to learn about the theory behind policing and how they apply laws into their day-to-day operations as an officer on the road, but I actually got to work with my classmates and the professor who had experience being a police officer. And we got to learn how to do searches, how we got to make proper arrests. We practiced those on our other classmates. And just having that hands-on experience and getting to learn how these things happen and then actually putting it into practice. So for me, that one course really stuck in my mind and made the next few years really valuable for me at the university. I've been fortunate enough to do 3 placements at the university. I know typically we do 2. So for me, my first placement was at Blaney McMurtry. So it was a law firm in downtown Toronto. And I was always interested in becoming a lawyer, and I wasn't sure if this was 100% what I wanted to do. So I got into Blaney McMurtry, and I was there for the semester. It was an absolutely great experience. I got to do legal documents and work with lawyers and all different types of people within the firm, as well as getting to know all the different types of law that are out there and that the firm practices. So for me, great experience. And as I mentioned earlier, I had a very fantastic opportunity to work with Toronto Police. So this I was also able to do as almost like a third placement. And I worked with the Integrated Gang Prevention Task Force at Toronto Police at 23 Division. And their focus is getting youth that are involved in gangs and crimes out of them by providing them resources and education. Through my experience at Toronto Police, I was able to work with police officers on the front line, go down to headquarters, as well as we conducted 31 town halls. So our town halls consisted of hitting all the low equitable neighborhoods in the city of Toronto and getting the resources and social services out there that community members need. So that was, again, an amazing opportunity for me. I was able to learn so much about policing as a whole and all the different options within policing that somebody can get into if they don't want to actually be a frontline officer, all the different civilian positions, desk jobs, obviously frontline work and how you move up in the ranks, seniority, and all that awesome stuff that comes with policing, and really getting to see a lot of the frontline work that officers do that go unnoticed on a day-to-day basis. Moving on to some campus clubs, societies, and athletics that I've been able to take part in. In terms of campus clubs, I've been thankful to be able to take part in what we call our Guelph-Humber Pre-Law Society. And taking part in that is great because what it does is it helps students that have an interest in law get to build that legal vocabulary and advocacy that they'll need going into law school. We also provide information about how to apply to law school open houses, and getting to participate in moots. And for those who don't know what moots are, that's where you get a legal case, typically Supreme Court case, and you and a partner, you'll take your sides and you'll have to argue for each side of the case. So the appellant side and the respondent side, and you have to come up with your submissions as to how you'll argue each side. And then you'll compete against other universities. You have the opportunity to travel as well while you're doing it. So I've been thankful to travel to Ottawa and Montreal, as well as local tournaments here in Toronto. Our university has the opportunity to take part in our CSI team. So that's super cool because you get to try out for the team and you get to travel to the United States to compete against other teams dealing with forensics. So it's a crime scene where you're learning how to solve it and getting all the research that you need for it. So, sketching, drawing, interviewing, talking to witnesses and suspects, again, really puts what we learn in our classes into practice. So in my 4th year, I definitely am considering either a master's program, possibly law school, as well as maybe just going right into work. The great thing about the University of Guelph-Humber is you have all of these opportunities that are available to you. So even if you're still unsure as to what it is, you have all the available resources and people you can speak to that'll hopefully help provide some clarity. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me. And hopefully I was informative and provided a little bit of information, not only about myself, but about the University of Guelph-Humber and how the university has really allowed me to flourish, not only as a student, but as a person, and really get to challenge my beliefs, learn so many new things, get to meet so many great people, network, build that opportunity and hands-on experience that employers are looking for while also completing my degree and diploma. I am truly thankful for getting the opportunity to study at the university. And I'm so thankful with my decision that I made 3 years ago in choosing the university, because for me, it's been the best decision I've made. And I think every student should take the opportunity to experience the university and what it has to offer. So thank you again. Take care. And it was nice talking to you.